first part.
Yeah,
like
basically.
you don't connect to the song.
It was giving Usher on Tiny Desk just now. We hit that
We
good.
did. Can you do the first part over just one more time for us, please?
Yeah, I'm ready for real this time. Yeah.
Wow, we did that.
Yeah.
This is for you, my number one. Get ready.
Did you hold up two?
This is for you.
Yeah, my number one. Oh man, I'm about to start the show. Oh. Do it again. Hold on. One more time, man. I stopped clapping.
Man, we had the man right
My number
there.
one. All right,
Okay.
get ready. This is for you,
My number one.
For you, my number one.
Oh my God, dude.
Wow. Yeah, it was like,
Oh my God.
I was going strong.
But I held
You made me
my
laugh.
Man, that was horrible, yo.
Yeah,
I
I was a little tickled.
I
I shouldn't
held
have
my
laughed because that was a good one.
Yeah, don't ever not hold
Welcome to bandwidth,
Horrible.
yo. Go and be great, whatever you do.
Oh my
Don't
God.
forget to be a lion.
Too easy. Man,
That was good.
y'all.
Thank you, Shakira.
Thank you. She appreciates it, which I think a lot of people do. But I mean,
Yeah, they saying we were fine in the comments.
really,
Yeah, man. That was
it felt so natural.
hilarious.
Too.
But
It just felt so natural.
one.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
just came out.
It felt so natural.
better
You were
when I
born to
hold
do
my
that,
ear.
shut up.
I feel
had to
better
hold
when
my
I
ear
hold
or
my
nothing
ear
like
because
that.
you was.
I
had
off
to-
it. Wow.
Oh my God. Man, when I tell y'all, Brand,
Gotta hold my
that
ear.
was garbage.
Garbage?
Yeah? What you talking about, garbage?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
She's so garbage? You mean garbage? I ain't garbage. Like, what?
I'm actually shocked. I really did good.
You really
Yeah,
don't
We were
from what I heard.
Y'all were what?
From what I heard,
Y'all were hollering. You were harmonizing? You were hollering.
I thought it was like it wasn't loud.
It's, listen, I'm
Wow. Somebody said put a vote in the chat.
I think we
don't
should.
waste your time.
Ray, can you put a vote? Did they sound good? Oh,
Not
Your ear?
busted.
Which one?
oh.
Not messed up the
The
Everybody
man-
want to vote, y'all. Everybody want to vote. I
Man,
think we deserve a vote.
Go
like,
for
right
it.
now.
Go
Let's
for it.
vote.
Yeah,
Let's
look-
vote.
this is horrible,
One
dog.
more time.
I think one more time to prove.
Oh, say
prove
less,
you
dog.
wrong.
Say less.
Yeah, I'm
can
good.
hear.
Yeah, we can hear real good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my ear for this one.
This is you, my number one. I'm gonna give a little facial with this one. I can hear it now. This is for you. Like I'm performing.
My number one.
This is for you. You.
You saying
number
this
one.
stuff? Stop saying it. Hey, what you got?
Why would you laugh?
You keep threw me off.
And Dez the one Dez is the one that has the sense.
It's no sense.
She stopped.
She's breaking
to,
her
though. Okay.
performance, and that's. Oh.
I wasn't ready. Okay.
Yeah, I think it sounds better when the music starts us off.
It would.
No, when the music starts us off.
Got you.
Because if we just
I'm not
start
doing
off
it again.
without- yeah,
I'm
but
not doing
I
it again.
agree.
I'm not doing it again. Y'all want
Oh.
to? Numbers are dropping, bro.
Wow.
We
It's
did.
fine.
We did get a father.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
if
say,
that's
yeah, we
like
killed
praise
it.
Father God for that amazing voice, or it's just like
The person that said father is a professional vocalist. That does not mean you all did well at all. Man,
Yeah,
this is horrible, bro.
You know,
I mean,
it's the please stop.
Wow.
Yes, truth.
wow, that's not right, y'all. I'm gonna vote for myself. We got 62%.
Oh.
Of what?
Did they kill it? Yes. 63 now. That was me.
Yeah, I voted for us too.
Yeah, I
so-
voted for us. So
Y'all are lying. Come on, church.
this is
It's the
No,
killing
it's
me.
no
Yeah,
read.
that's a Trump.
Why would
That's a
they
Trump.
say
That's a Trump
No
situation. Now.
read going on. I love that. Thank you for the opportunity because you never.
Yeah,
really-
y'all show your love,
My number
man.
one.
Y'all show your
Yeah,
love for
shout out to
horrible,
Usher.
man. Show your love for horrible. Chris, give us our sponsorship, please,
All
without
right.
sinking.
Today's episode is sponsored by Chris Is It Marketing. Chris Is It Marketing is a boutique marketing agency specializing in personal branding, along with social media content creation and management for entrepreneurs. They are your one-stop shop for branding, commercials, funnel building, automation, workflows, and more. They even have a signature package for brands starting from scratch and so much more.
Well,
Specializing in helping high-level entrepreneurs build their personal brands via social media has been a passion of Chris's for years. The Chris Is It brand is dedicated to ensuring your brand is being ran for you. Their creative team is here to serve and make sure you have an outstanding experience if you're on set, and a timely experience if we're curating your back-end system to scale. Experience a tailored, curated plan just for you. Please visit www.chrisisit.com for more information.
y'all show your love for Chris Is It Marketing. Do you know them? Man, you know everybody, bro.
I used to, not no more, but I just know her because she owns Airbnbs in Atlanta, and we've used her. Your company has used her before,
For real?
multiple times actually, right, Mary? Yeah.
Wow.
She owns. Yeah, she
real?
does. She's out. And what is she? What? 26, 27? Pure Space.
Stop.
Yeah, we used her for the conference for the church. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
does this, has Airbnbs and all
Is
that.
she on tonight?
I'm
Probably not,
sure,
but
yeah,
show your love, man. Thank
she
you.
knows about
She ain't got time for this. It's a little small for
that.
him.
No, she's
right.
awesome.
Man, show your love, man. Thank you for Chris Is It Marketing. Hey, let's do this taste test real quick, y'all.
Yes, because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I am. I'm parched.
Yeah, me too.
Just a little.
Okay.
Parched.
All right, so
This
let's see.
is
Starbies.
the Buck. This is what I call it.
Wow.
This is Starbucks.
The
And these
Buck.
are the new frozen drinks.
Really?
Yes, they're supposed to be frozen. We all have different ones. I have strawberry lemonade, frozen strawberry lemonade, and frozen dragon fruit. This
All right.
is my favorite drink, by the way, from Starbucks. One of my favorites.
I have frozen pineapple lemonade and frozen strawberry lemonade.
Are we supposed to be whispering?
Oh,
You're not
I
whispering
You
no
know,
more.
listen, y'all. I don't feel like whispering. I
Okay,
just
it's
want-
just drink.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
drink.
You
Just
just
drink.
thirsty?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear-
Hungry,
Thirsty.
thirsty. Gotta have him.
Hungry.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
Gotta have them. Okay.
And what is mine? Grapefruit pineapple?
Grapefruit. Ooh, that sounds good. Is that? Why would you smack in the mic like
Nope.
that? You don't like it?
Nope. That's horrible. Let's see. This one is.
This
Little
is
bland.
kind of horrible.
It's the kind of. Oh, I could use another straw.
Yep. Nope. That's garbage.
Is it too sweet?
It's to nothing.
It doesn't taste
Yeah,
like
it's giving
anything.
bland.
Yeah, it's kind of giving
Yeah, it
water.
tastes like
All right,
nothing.
Starbies.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Wait.
Try this one.
This tastes just like Fiji.
Yeah.
That's not what I was expecting you to say.
Yeah, I this one has more of a taste. This dragon fruit has more of a taste than that strawberry lemonade.
It's
Yours
like-
looks good though.
I like my strawberry better
No,
than
all
the
of them
pineapple.
look good except that one, but this is all this garbage.
Why mine had to be the nasty one?
Everything is nasty. This is all
It's
nasty.
it's all right. I mean Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't know if frozen
Starbucks.
drinks is your thing.
Yeah, Starbucks. Go back to coffee. This is garbage.
Not tomato sauce.
Yeah, this is
And
garbage.
I love Starbucks, but
Yeah, this is garbage.
This is
Yeah.
questionable.
Yeah, no, it's garbage.
It's garbage,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
yeah, I wish I had a trash thing, but all I got is
Wow.
I'm gonna give you one more though.
no, somebody said somebody got no seat,
That's horrible.
got no
Starbucks
seasoning.
has no seasoning.
Secure. Why did you get this?
So they're new. I thought it would be new and fun.
New and fun,
Fun.
and it was
I thought we'd be doing
garbage.
fun. It was
garbage.
new.
Yeah, new for sure.
Yeah, garbage for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it was horrible. All right. Well, it was,
Everybody's talking about it, so
yeah. Well, that's
But you know, it's been complaints. The people been complaining.
Hmm?
The
Do they not have a?
complaining
Do
about
they
it.
not have a freezer, like a frozen machine that you're trying to put ice in and make it cold? And
No, y'all. No.
These are supposed to be like frozen.
These are supposed to be
drinks.
sweet.
Yeah.
This supposed to be good. This is horrible.
It wasn't good.
No. This is horrible.
You like, never mind.
I would
She like Dunkin' Donuts and
Her taste buds a little off, 50%.
yeah. Brandy has like those on.
Yeah, you got that. That's that
Yeah.
that European in
Yeah.
you, brother.
Yeah.
The European in you.
Yeah.
You know, like a colonizer. All right.
Interesting.
All right. So, what would you do?
What would you do? Okay, this is where you can hear crazy relationship stories, wild scenarios, and offer up your opinion. This What Would You Do segment is called I Almost Had One. I'm a 44-year-old divorced woman, and I've been divorced for about 3 years.
Not pull the Kevin Hart on us.
Why would you do that?
That's funny.
I didn't cuss. I
That's
said
not
dang.
bad. 44.
I said dang.
My husband was my first and only husband. We met in high school and we were a perfect couple. Married for 18 years, but both agreed it was time to call it quits. The divorce was mutual, but I told myself I would wait to get back on the dating scene. I've been so lonely and now, well, I'm ready. I've been going on dates and I must say I'm absolutely disappointed. The dates have been horrible. I've been on about 7 since I decided I was ready, and most of them have been pretty upsetting. One date we met at the mall. We decided to go to a fancy restaurant. He was nice looking, smelled good, and exactly what you would want to see on a first date. But when the bill came, he looked at me as if I was supposed to get it. Now I'm 44, established, and had no issue, but he begged to take me out, get to know me, and stuck me with the bill. I paid for it, and he said that he didn't have it tonight, but he would next time. There was never a next time. We never spoke again. Another day I went on, seemed good, just like that one. The guy was handsome, sweet, and had been calling to hang out. We decided to do something fun and go to an event center. It was perfect until we noticed that the music was too loud, and every time he leaned over to talk to me, his breath smelled like 6-day-old dog poop. I was pissed, and I left the date with a headache and a stomach ache too. It wasn't the type of breath you could fix with gum. But this last one wasn't so bad. I met this particular guy in Publix. He approached me and said that he thought we would make a great couple. We talked in the parking lot for an hour. It was such great conversation. I waited a while before agreeing to this date, and when I say a while, I mean about 3 months. We literally talked all day long, sent text messages, FaceTime. It was everything. He agreed to take it slow with me due to my past experiences and because I was a little skeptical. But on the 4th month, I gave in.
Long story.
I'm almost done. He
God,
told me he wanted our first date to be special and to meet him
Yeah,
at
this
this
is
beautiful
long, boy.
restaurant. It's coming to an end. I think this segment. So I was blown away when I
True
arrived.
story.
I got there and gave the host the reservation name, and he said, "They've been waiting for you." I heard the day, but assumed she meant him. I walked to the table and saw him and another gorgeous woman. I mean, I still sat down because the host sat me, but I immediately asked what was going on. He continued to say that he believed I would be a great addition to their relationship. All while she sat there smiling like a creep. I grabbed the water, threw it in his face, and left. I know I'm a little older and I've experienced love before, but should I just give up? What would you do?
I would have ended this story sooner. I know. This joke was so long.
All my stories be long.
But no,
like that.
dude, this was the longest story. I felt like I was in the novel section of the library. But the average Law and Order episode is shorter than this. Boom, boom. But
This is funny.
man, she went on 4 dates and you told all of them. Man, and you told all of them. You told 8. That was horrible. Man, God, no. I'm 44 now.
No, I can't.
Oh my God.
Dr. Gary, please.
This was horrible.
Please.
Oh,
I got some for the next one.
oh my God.
got something for the next one.
This was long.
I got something for the next one. I got something for the next one. There will be no next one.
No,
Why?
but you know what? It shouldn't be.
Yeah, because that was true.
Matter of fact, you off for 2 weeks. Man,
Wait, I what?
2 weeks. That was so long, bro.
Announced it.
No, I sure did, y'all. People in locked off and came back on.
That is not true.
I'm not lying to you. Somebody did some Z's.
You didn't wait.
Someone did Z's in the comments, bro. That was horrible, Chris. Don't you ever waste valuable time like that again.
I'm cracking up, Dr. K. Please.
Y'all, that was Miss
What? Oh my god. This was
That's so wrong.
Yo, she said that my next date was
I did 2 days.
we met him at the aquarium.
I did 2 days.
Man,
This woman of
this was
God wanna
horrible.
know. Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
what would you do?
I would have hushed.
She was painting the picture holistically.
This
No.
Chris, what's got
No.
into you?
I have your back here.
I know what it is,
you
Dan.
weren't.
I know
I don't
it is.
have no backs.
We didn't. She encouraged.
No, I am not. I
Dude,
want
you-
y'all to know.
I'm
Can I
telling
tell
you.
people the truth?
No.
Can I tell them the truth?
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
tell them the truth.
You
Okay, she can
you
say
write books.
No, I don't.
You can write books, dog.
Oh, child, I'm not writing nobody.
You can
book.
write books.
I'm not writing a book, a story, a blog, a vlog.
You
should
just
be able to do the vlog.
did.
No, I'm not writing books. That's not.
You
interesting to me.
just.
But I hope I can have a book one day. But I won't be writing it. Somebody else will write it for me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not. I ain't about to write
Yeah,
no
I'm
book.
not
either.
writing
I'm not
books.
writing it.
I'm not interested in that ever.
So I have all them run-on sentences in my book.
Commas, words misspelled, your, there. What Jill was saying on that's me. I'm sorry. I need somebody to look over it.
You shouldn't have said that.
That's the truth.
But
It's
that's
not the truth.
that's
That is the truth.
You shouldn't have said that.
It is.
You shouldn't have told them that.
There. I mean, I know now. but I didn't know. I didn't.
That's too much, man.
That's the truth, though.
Yeah, they shouldn't tell them that. So now we know that you don't know the difference between.
I
there
do
and
know
there.
now. Now I know, but I didn't know before.
That's so deep.
And I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it checked every time. I'm not that bold. You know, some people put stuff out. I'm gonna get some eyes on it every time.
But so when I said write a book, I wasn't saying you literally do it. I was saying your insecurity came out.
I thought you were saying I would write. I
Your
could write.
insecurity
No, I
came
thought
out.
you were saying I could write a book, right?
You can.
I cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, I cannot.
You write and then you let someone do what Shakira's paid to do.
What I'm going to do is tell the story and let someone write.
Boy,
the book.
and you sure can tell it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I did 2 chapters.
That's what you did. When did you do that for your when you said it?
dissertation.
Yeah, and somebody
Yeah,
wrote it
I
out.
did
That's
my
more me.
dissertation.
I'm not
Yeah.
writing nothing now.
But that's not you. You don't even like to get up and talk.
I mean, I'd rather do that than write. Though. Yeah, I would rather say.
It's
Des, you did a
we
wonderful
got
job too Saturday for your.
What'd you say on Saturday? She added stuff because you added some stuff to what you was supposed to say.
All right, y'all. What would you do? We'll try that in 2 more weeks because you heard 2 stories.
I'm sticking to this word that
Yeah,
you said.
yeah. Why are you always looking for an easy way out?
I'm just
Just
saying.
shorten it next time, sir. All right.
Sticking to it.
Wow.
I'm sticking to it.
Des. No. Let's do some current events real quick, y'all.
Okay, look, it was me ready.
Shakira, what's up?
Hello, how are
Don't
you?
bring us this number.
I'm
It wasn't that bad.
None of us are drinking it except
Well,
this one. This is what I normally get.
No, not this one. It wasn't that bad.
yeah, it's
And
okay.
actually, Shakira.
Oh, you just
supposed
loud.
to-
That was real loud.
You're supposed to bring it, and we just test it.
shouting.
It's supposed to be like the new thing, right?
Yeah, I
she
heard.
brings
She
us
was
the
really-
new stuff.
she was
It's
shouting.
not her fault. It is nasty.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Shakira.
Okay, so Elon Musk announced on Saturday that Twitter had temporarily placed daily limits on the number of posts that users can view. So verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts per day, unverified accounts to 600 posts per day, and new unverified accounts to 300 posts per day.
It's the way she. Yeah, who like?
So everybody's sucking today, huh? Because who talking about it? Who cares?
No,
Shakira?
Twitter was in a.
Well,
they was
That's
in
probably
a-
the new CEO that made that change. Why? Do you know why they did that?
No, it's Elon
Elon Musk.
himself.
He did.
Yeah.
Twitter was going off. This happened this weekend.
but
right?
who tweets more than 300 times a day, though?
It's what you can read, what you can view. Yeah, they were going up.
That's horrible.
Information that you can take in, like Twitter is very much like the breaking news,
Yeah.
platform where trusted journalists and news outlets are. So if you limit that, then you limit the amount of information and truth that people can actually get to. So wildly problematic.
Not we
Yeah.
communists now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what they're
were
trying
going
to,
up about that. Twitter gets everything first. Everything that we see on
Yeah,
Instagram and
Twitter.
Facebook, that stuff is old. Twitter has it first.
Y'all on Twitter?
I'm
love
on Twitter. Everything comes to Twitter first. Yeah, it's really good actually.
Really, all the blogs do is take the post from
From
Twitter,
Twitter
and
and
post
do
it on Instagram.
Instagram and Facebook.
Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter, Instagram, then Facebook.
Yeah.
Twitter is where y'all
TikTok.
confess stuff that just it's
TikTok
really a
made me
journal.
too.
Oh, snap.
And
I
Twitter
never
likes.
Yeah,
post
that's
on
true.
Twitter.
Yeah,
I
if
never
I ever
post
get
on Twitter.
famous,
yeah.
I'll probably delete my Twitter and start again. I'm gonna have to, because if they find my stuff from middle school,
Middle school.
Why would you say that? So people can hear
they
it.
gonna go search for it.
Yeah, now now we about to.
already deleted it though, and just started.
start
Yeah,
new.
just started a new one now.
But while we're
Twitter
on,
deactivated today.
somebody's gonna go and find your Twitter right now.
You can reactivate. Deactivate it, not reactivate. Deactivate it.
Des, since you just confessed, what it's questionable.
Middle school. Sorry.
Thank you, Shakira.
You like that? Band
No, no,
That's what I'm
stop.
trying to tell her
Des,
not to say
stop.
that.
Don't say it anymore.
I told her
That-
to stop saying Bando Crew. She
Stop.
said Bandit.
Stop with that hood stuff.
Bando Crew.
What can we call the people?
They gotta choose.
Y'all vote in the
Bandit
comments.
or Bando Crew.
Neither,
Bandits.
neither,
Bandits sound like a
neither,
steal.
neither, y'all, neither.
Alright.
And stop giving everybody names. What we gonna call them? We need a name for the people.
That's me.
What about people? What about the people? The people in the comments. That's their name.
I'm gonna name a group quick now. Okay.
I'm
sorry.
cracking up. Okay. Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Des is here, and let's get ready for our segment, It's Questionable, which explores the latest celebrity news. Issa Rae, American actress, writer, and producer, hit the news today because her hit show, Insecure, has officially made it to Netflix. Here's a clip from Season 1, Episode 6.
I was 20, kind of had a sexual experience like yours.
What do you mean?
I messed around with a guy before.
Wait, you do what?
I mean, it was like a long time ago. My friend and I were at this party in New York, both super drunk, went back to his place, and, just kind of happened.
What kind of happened?
He went down on me.
Oh, so you're like bi?
No, definitely not. I mean, I'd never done anything like this before, and I knew afterwards it wasn't for me.
Like how long after?
Like, immediately.
Okay, like immediately when? And like was this like a one-time thing? Was this like this one guy, or was it like a one-time thing with like a couple other guys, or just?
Molly, one guy, one time. That's it.
Okay. I have so many questions.
I couldn't hear anything. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so basically in this clip, they were having like a confessional, and he expressed that one time in college he had a sexual encounter with a man where a man went down on him.
Man, you crazy as all get out, bro. I'm sorry. Keep going.
She asked him, well, are you
Jesus.
bi? And he said, no, it was just a one-time thing. So do you think that a man can have a sexual encounter with another man and still consider himself straight, or is this questionable?
It ain't no question. What are we talking about? Boy, you're sweeter than bad meat, boy.
Sweetie? Wow.
Boy, you're sweeter than bad meat, boy.
He was very confident. He was
Yeah,
like,
it was
just
very
one
casual.
time. Yeah, it was just one time.
And he said he knew immediately that it wasn't for him.
Boy, this ain't no doggone Starbucks. This ain't one of these little frozen drinks, boy. But this ain't no Sunday's barbecue. This ain't no pescatarian diet, boy. This ain't no Apple and Android. boy, no, boy. No, you're gay.
Well, she thought that they were very compatible until this incident happened.
Yeah,
She said she
boy,
couldn't
gay.
move past it.
Huh?
She said she couldn't move past it.
Of course not.
Okay.
And they were dating for
Yeah, they were dating for a while. Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, she did. So she confessed first that she had an encounter with a woman, and he said, "Well, I had a similar experience."
Man, get out of here, boy. This is horrible. What show is this?
It's called
Insecure.
Yeah.
Insecure now. Wow.
Yeah. That's a perfect name. Not confident.
Oh my God.
That is insecure.
Oh, Father.
Don't make no sense.
So he gay.
Yeah.
One, he tried it. He tried
Yeah, the
it.
thought of it is sickening.
Bro, what is you talking about? So are you saying no? Was he violated? Was he forced to do something?
No, he just tried it.
Bro, this is y'all
It
crazy.
was just an experience.
Yeah, basically.
Bro, y'all crazy.
Experimenting.
First of all, let me tell you something. I ain't about to be quiet and uncomfortable. This is my show. This is my Wi-Fi. You heard what I said? Every camera belongs to me. So I don't care who listening. I don't care who got a problem with it. Yeah, boy, gay. I don't care if it's a TV show. I'm talking because everybody quiet in the comments. Bro, sweeter than about me. Ain't no
Do you think people who pretend to be gay in TV shows a little questionable in real life?
No. It's money.
True. They pay you more when you act gay.
Yes, and hear me. Now, I'm not going to do it because I don't want the industry to emasculate me so that they can purchase me or buy me. I'm not doing that. I'm going to maintain my masculinity. But we ain't talking about that. What you talking about? We ain't talking about no acting.
That's questionable too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because that man in P Valley went crazy.
I couldn't.
Bro, I don't know nothing about no P-Valley, but I live in Atlanta. I don't know about no Valley. I'm talking about this. No, boy. What's wrong with them?
That's very questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's questionable.
Bro, let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you something. Listen, did the man get deliverance?
Well, I don't think he got deliverance on a TV show.
Oh my, that's right. This is
just
a
a
show.
TV show,
Yeah,
but-
but I'm
This is
saying,
just a confession.
if you don't go, if you don't,
Come on, Jesus.
listen, if you don't get, listen to me, be gay. If that's what you want to do, be gay. I ain't got no problem with that. I'm saying this, that unless you go through extreme deliverance, and I ain't talking about no, I don't do that no more. This ain't no Android. You can I'm you know what? I don't feel that. I like iPhones. I'm just gonna no. This ain't that. Then we talking about spirits and stuff. So at some point, until you get get some stuff together inside, you will slip up into that again. Man, I'm talking. I don't care what you say.
Come out.
In whose name?
Jesus'
See?
name. Ooh,
Man, what you
Father.
talking about, boy? I ain't, man. No. All right, let's put it like this, cause y'all real quiet up in here. Y'all scared as all get out, but
In this Anglican church.
yeah, thank you.
Well, I've seen that a million times.
What?
That show?
I ain't never
And
seen
the
it.
scene, The scene. I've seen that before.
The scene a million times. What you doing looking at it a million times? What wrong with you? You want to go back and you needed a reminder? Wait, go back. Did they say
That
that?
part wasn't even like the best part of that episode.
Yeah.
It's worse.
It's- well, it just wasn't.
But
It's
you
worse.
come out in Jesus' name. What is wrong with y'all? Man,
It's worse than that, but
Oh my God.
no.
I done seen the scene a million times.
Well,
What
know,
you going back to see?
Well, I guess what I was really trying to say was it's super old, but people was talking about that when she put it out. When she put it out, people, that's like season what?
It's the first season.
That's the first season.
Mhm.
This is the first season of Insecure that she
Yeah.
ever did. So that people were talking about it though when she put it out, saying like that's normal. Like people were.
Normal.
Yeah, that
this
was
is
her
the conversation.
argument
I'm
in
telling
the
you,
show.
like people were. I remember that on Twitter. It was actually on Twitter. People were saying like, why would she? What's wrong with it, and why would the women react like that? And people were like, y'all, that's
gay.
you're homosexual.
Yeah.
Like
and
if
they
you
were
do that.
basically saying black men don't get the opportunity to explore their sexuality.
Yes, that was.
But
the
what's
conversation.
wrong?
And if it was a white
Yeah,
man,
we
it would
got-
have been okay. That's what they.
First of all, no, it won't.
That's what they were saying.
No.
But that was the
That was the
conversation.
argument.
That's
Yeah.
why, yeah.
Time out.
It's gay. I'm sorry. I'm not okay. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. That's just my take. I'm not doing it.
Bro, this is listen. The world changing, dog.
It has changed.
The world is changing, dog.
It has
The world changing.
It has That's strange. And then she asked the question in that clip, "Are you bi?" And he said,
By
no.
the way, this junk is gay.
And then he said
talking
no.
about?
He said no, sir.
Yeah.
You're
something.
deceived. You're deceived. But anyway, yeah. So
Well, I guess y'all go stream Insecure on Netflix.
yeah, I'm surprised it took her so long to get on Netflix. Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah,
the price
had to
they probably
her,
paying
they were
her.
only streaming on HBO Max.
Yes.
Mhm.
Wow. Issa Rae on Netflix.
You see how I'm not contributing to the
Okay,
conversation? I don't know
sorry.
nothing about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't watch TV, do you, sir?
I ain't got cable.
Oh, well, it was on streaming
HBO,
platforms.
yeah.
What platform?
HBO,
HBO.
Max.
Max. That means extra money. You said max.
No, it
extra
does.
money. We're not paying for
I just
extra
do
money.
One thing now. That's,
We,
Apple,
that's
Apple
extra
TV.
money. Max. What HBO? When I was growing up, it was HBO. Now we got a Max.
Basically.
Yeah, man. Let me ask y'all this question. I want to, before we move on, would you all date a guy that had that experience?
No. No.
No way, Jose.
No.
That's just too far.
No.
Gotta draw the line.
No, I'm gonna sing it. Can I sing it?
Father. No. I did it for
No,
you.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But now, let me twist it. Now, if I say this, then the whole show we gonna move. But the truth of the matter is, y'all. See, I need to do my segment. But if I say this, then we're gonna end up having a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, it's your show.
I know.
Yeah, but the problem is, you already took up a lot of time with your story. So I'm trying not to repeat the same
Not my
mistake.
two-day story, 48-hour story.
I don't want to do the same thing. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Because you show, when I tell you, can I say this to you?
No.
I think you went to an elementary school and read the 4 classes. Miss Turner class.
Why?
You went to Miss Turner class, Miss Susan class.
That
No.
was the lady's story. I can't shorten the lady's story, okay? That's what she wanted to tell the people.
You told it all.
Okay, I'm done. All right. Okay.
You painted a picture, girl.
That's what I'm saying. I have to paint the picture so we
How
can
big
get
was the picture?
it. Filled up the whole wall.
That was-
It was a
God,
large painting. It's fine. It's fine. That was a good story though. Did y'all really hear the end? Nobody even talked about the end. You was asleep by the end. Okay,
Yes.
I got you. You was asleep. You was asleep. You was asleep. That's it. I'm done. Okay. Everybody was nodding. It's fine. It's cool. Next time.
That was a blog. All right. So here's my little monkey wrench out of in this situation here. But do you know the average guy would be like, you tried it one time? If a woman said it. If a woman said, hey, I had an experience where A, B, C, and D. A dude ain't walking away from that.
That's true. I think the only difference with that, women, and I'm not excusing.
Listen, I'm not looking in the comments, but somebody gonna put double standard.
It is a double
Yeah.
standard. It really is. But women are emotional, men are logical. So the fact that you sat and thought about it and did it, that's sick. A woman, you might have just been feeling it in your feelings one day.
What the devil are you talking about, man of God?
Man of God.
What are you
At least
talking
I'm not the
about?
only man in the room.
What are you talking
No,
about?
sir.
3 men now. 1, 2, 3. No,
Yeah, say that again.
no, that makes sense a little bit.
How?
I understand it. She
What
said,
do you mean?
Naturally,
Mm-hmm.
men are logical people. They're
Right.
thinkers. Women are emotion based. A lot of times they do things based on feelings. So I can see how a woman can get entangled in something versus a man. But it's not okay. They both gay. But it's just a little more acceptable when a woman does things like that.
Yeah, I just think men don't think that they don't think that it's most men, I'm not going to say all men, but I think most men, when you think about that, because of how we've been wired from like television and all of this, you know, people talk about women dating women as if that's a prize or that's a plus. You know, you have 2 women, well, 2 is better than 1, and you have this. So, most men are not going to be like, disgusting, you disgusting woman. I would never date you again. Like, get out of my sight. I don't support that. most
all
men,
nasty, he
most
giving you?
men who are, you
Wow.
know, they're gonna be like, I mean, it's cool, man. Oh, what you say? Okay, 18, we still be finding ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what it is. It's not much of a like, for men, it's not a double standard. But for when we try to come back and say, well, a man can't do that, then it becomes that. But, you know.
So I'm not going to disagree with it, but I'm going to add. So you said what you said, right? But what are you?
What am I? A woman.
Exactly. So that's assumption. So, but I'm not going to say you're wrong, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, though. Men live in fantasies. So a man is accepting of a woman that does that. Even if he's a Christian man, he's not going to accept that while you all are together. But because even in our Christendom, that is a part of a fantasy that we have had at some point in our lives because of our manhood, if you will. That's why we accept it more. Even if now when he develops a real walk with Jesus, he's gonna be like, "You're done with that, right?" And then he's gonna ask questions like me. You've been delivered, you've been set free, and you lift up your hands now.
They gonna deliver.
We're gonna
right
do it for
there.
you. All right. But the average man, let's say beyond Christianity, the average man, even if you have to remember, y'all, culture perpetuates men having sex with multiple women at the same time.
Yeah.
All the way back when you talk about you ever seen those movies, Spartacus and Hercules, that time, that era, kings, that's what kings did. That's what great warriors did, right? And that's the picture that is painted in our culture. And so a man fantasizes about that, even if he has never done that. And so that's why men are more accepting of it, because it's a part of our nature to want to mate with multiple women.
Yeah.
All right. Women would not look at that equally if a man did that with another man. So that's why I don't believe it's a double standard. You know why? Because we have two different natures. So when you say double standard, what you're saying is that we're both equal. And we're not equal in terms of our nature.
That's true. Like what?
You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's not a double standard. It's almost like saying, hey, why did the dog bark and the cat meow, purr, right? They're two different animals. They can't do the same thing, right? So that's why it's more accepting of men. But the man having that encounter, that's considered abnormal. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Abnormal. I'm not gonna be like, it's okay. It's fine. We can work through it.
Yeah.
We can work through it.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, show your love for It's Questionable. So look, I have the privilege of doing a segment talking about, should modern day women submit, or is it something that's antiquated? Before I get into my segment, I would like to ask you all questions. As women, do you all think that submission is antiquated, or do you think it is something that women should do in modern times?
Yeah, I think it's something that women should do, because I think that if you really look up the definition of submission, you know that it's not what we visually see it as, like what we've been raised to think submission is. Like a lot of times you think it's you put on your nanny clothes and then you go cook the food and then you clean the house. In reality, I think, and what the definition I believe of submission is just accountability, respect, selflessness. Like I think that's the that's what submission is. But I think now people have just really made it about, I'm not cooking, making a plate for a man, and I'm not doing this. That's just like that's not technically submission. That's just a part of being in a relationship. That's something you do to care for your spouse. You know, you do nice things, but submission is what both partners, I think, have to have in a relationship. It's specifically a marriage. Both partners have to be submitted. So I think that you should be. To answer your question for women, I think that you should be. It's not just what we think it is. It's respect. You know, are you do you listen to your partner? You know, are you selfless in the relationship? You know, are you
Shatabanta, preach, woman of God.
Come on,
Are you
preach, girl.
accountable? Stop. Are you accountable? You know, all of that. So I agree. I think you should be. I think you should be submitted. Modern day, old day, whatever day. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, that's what it's about. So, yeah.
That's solid. What about you, Des? What you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
You don't
with
really
that.
do it like that, though.
No.
Wow. No.
Not deep. Not on me, young sir.
Submission.
Okay.
But submit nobody.
I'm gonna submit. Okay.
Anybody that introduces themselves like, hey, it's the Des.
That's here.
Des here. It is I.
Wow, now I love myself excessively.
Oh, you do.
But yeah, I do think that women should submit in relationships, absolutely. And I also think it should be a part of our nature to submit. I think a lot of times when you have your father in the household, you see that often. So I think the underrepresentation of that is a part of the reason why this is even a conversation. But yeah, submit to your husband.
That's so true.
It's in
Your
the
daddy
word.
in the house, you gonna see submission. You see it from the children. You gonna see it from the wife. Somebody gonna be submitting. You know, so that's true.
That's really good. So, should modern day women submit? So, I would like to take this opportunity to have this conversation from a biblical context in the introduction. There's a book in the Bible. If you have any type of consciousness of Christianity or the Bible, you recognize the book of the Bible by the name of Ephesians, and it's Paul writing to the church of Ephesus. And Ephesians 5 talks about this. It says this. It's 5:22. If you want to read it, just to make sure that I am not lying. Ephesians 5:22 says, "Wives, submit to your own husbands." Let's take a pause there. First and foremost, we need to understand one major concept about submission. Paul did not say women submit to your husbands. He said wives. So submission is a marriage concept, not a dating concept. Paul is talking to wives, not women. So submission is a marriage concept, not a dating concept. In dating, I should respect, but in marriage, I should submit. And we're going to talk more about that in a minute. Now, for the modern day woman that disagrees with this, and when I say modern, I'm not talking about one who is not a Christian. I'm talking about the Christian modern day woman and the modern day woman who's not necessarily religious. If you agree with this, you ever heard people say, respect your elders, honor your parents? Well, if you take your attention further down in Ephesians 5, he actually clears it up. He says this. He says, wives, submit to your husbands. Then he goes on to say, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. Then he says, children, obey your parents so that your days will be long. So what are we saying? If you have ever said that you have to honor your parents, then you have to agree with the statement of submission as well. Because the same person that said submit to husbands is the same person that addressed children obeying their parents. If you believe that husbands should love their wives, then you have to also accept wives submit to your husband. Now, that's number one. Number two, take your attention to this. Paul is talking to the church of Ephesus. And what that means is he's talking to Christians. He's not talking to the world. he's always comparing the submission and the love, submission for the woman and the love for the man. He's always doing it as he's comparing it as. So he says this: wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. He says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. So submission is a concept, don't miss this, y'all, that's very, very easy to do when you have a relationship with the Lord. It is very difficult to do when you do not have a relationship with God. So submission first, get this, submission first. You don't submit to a person first. You submit to God first. And submitting to God gives you the plumb line or the example of how to submit to a person. You don't love a woman first. You love God first. The model of love is how Christ loves his church. That's interesting. As Christ loves the church. If you don't have a concept of, here's one day, I'm going to just throw it out there. If you don't have a concept of the importance of church, it's very difficult for a man to love a woman.
Jesus.
Because Paul says, as Christ loves the church. So if you have a problem with the body of Christ, if you constantly complain about the church, if your husband or if your guy is always talking about, I don't go to church, I don't like the church, A, B, C, and D, it's very difficult for him to love you as Christ loves his church. So submission is a concept that you have to learn, get this, with a relationship with God first. Then it makes it easier to apply to a human being. Okay. The third thing is this. Interestingly enough, Paul didn't say, wives, submit to your husbands, because he thought it was something that they had already mastered. He said it because it was something that they had a difficult time doing. So here's my theory. If it's in the book, then it's not natural for you to do it.
That's true.
So submission for a woman is hard in her nature. And love for a man is hard in his nature.
Jesus.
It's not a preaching segment, but I bought everything so I can preach.
Preach good.
So if it's in the scripture, that means it's something that you don't naturally do. So what's the point? You're going to have to embrace the fact that you don't want to.
Yeah.
So that's the first part. I admit that I don't want to. And if in fact I'm going to honor what God has placed in his word, then I'm going to have to ask him to help me do that, because it's not a part of my nature. So I will always find reasons. Here's the point, y'all. I'll always find reasons to reject the submission. So this is why we're having the conversation, because it is not in a woman's nature to do that. And then having the conversation about loving a wife, it is not in our nature to do that. So we have to learn how to do it by way of having a relationship with God first. Then Paul goes on to say, after he addresses the children, he says, bond servants, you also have to submit to your masters. Now, he's not talking about the Atlantic slave trade. He's talking about bond servant means someone who's working without wages. So in scripture, in this particular context, he's talking to people who already have a debt, because slavery was illegal in the scripture. Slavery was illegal in the scripture. You would be killed for the Atlantic slave trade. All of those slave masters, if they were living in New Testament time, they would be killed, because that's illegal. All right, I want to run on that. That's illegal. In this context, the bond servant is a slave because one has volunteered to work off a debt that he owes. So modern day is if I work for you and you're my supervisor, I have to submit to you.
Yeah, That's good.
So if you agree, if you are, let's say, if you are a supervisor, or if you are a CEO, and you want your workers to come to work on time, follow the rules, A, B, C, and D, and you agree with that concept, you have to also agree with wives submit to your husband. All right. So that's the first part. Was that good?
That was great.
Now, here's a question that always comes up, especially in the church. Well, what if my husband is not saved? Do I still submit to him? Yes. Peter addresses that in 1 Peter 3:1. And he says, likewise, wives, be subject to your own husbands, so that even if some do not obey the word, they may be won without a word by the conduct of their wives. So Peter addresses the unbelieving husband. And what he says is this: if you want your husband to come into the faith, your submission to him is what will win him into the kingdom.
That's so good.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand this. Biblical submission in marriage means not to overly resist your husband's will. Submission is to not to overtly resist your husband's will. What that means is not to belittle him and not to emasculate him. You have the right, hear me. You have the right to your own opinion. You can disagree, but what submission is I will not overtly resist his will. You are not under him as it relates to value. You are under him as it relates to authority. Pastor Chris, I'm sorry, I'm in the spirit. What submission is, the meaning of submission biblically is to be placed under, not under in terms of value, but under in terms of authority. So if I don't submit to my husband, that's equivalent to my children not listening to me.
Jeez, make it plain.
Because my children are under my authority, just like the wife is under her husband's authority. Well, who authority is he under? He's under the authority of God.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a chain thing.
Yeah. See,
It's
Now
a chain
that's
thing.
real.
You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what submission is. It does not mean you are a doormat. It does not mean that you are a slave. It does not mean you are to be mistreated at all. It only means that I am submitted to his authority. I will not disrespect him. I will not emasculate him. I will not belittle him. You have your own opinion and you have a right to disagree. But biblical submission is not resisting who and how he is, but being a partner in his evolution, being a partner in his leadership. Here are some suggestions on how to practice healthy submission, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So before I say that, write this down in your head. Culture is really, really good at promoting male bashing.
absolutely.
Culture is really, really good at making male bashing popular. So if you want to learn how to submit, here's a suggestion. Number one, don't listen to any form of male bashing. If you want to learn how to submit, don't listen to any form of male bashing. Dr. Gabe, what do you mean? If you're around your friends and they're male bashing, you stop them immediately or you remove yourself from that conversation. If you're around your mother and your family, your aunts, your grandmother, and they engage in male bashing, you stop the conversation or you remove yourself from that particular. If you see it on social media, you do not watch it. You immediately find something else to watch. Why? Because you are trying to get your heart prepared to be submissive. Any form of male bashing tends to pollute and or dilute the men in our lives. The perception or who they are, the value of who they are, it tends to dilute it. It's so interesting. You think something is not influencing you, but it is.
It is, absolutely.
It is. Number two, here's just some simple suggestions. Number two, don't engage in male bashing at all. If you hear it, don't contribute. Don't engage. Don't say yeah. Now, here's what's so interesting. I want to kind of put this out here. Notice I said, don't engage in male bashing unless. Just don't engage in it. Meaning this, a man has the room, the space to make mistakes. You have to train yourself Even in the infractions of a man, you have to train yourself not to engage in male bashing. I don't care if it's your homegirl's husband. You always flip the conversation and help her be conscious of honor and respect, even with her own man. I don't care if he did the worst of the worst.
That's good.
You're training yourself to consciously and unconsciously be submissive. Number 3, never belittle him for his imperfections.
That's so good.
No belittling him if he makes mistakes. But remember, if you're going to be a real submitted person, submitted woman, your responsibility is to help him fix his mistakes. Real submission is, I'm not going to belittle you, but I'm here as a partner to even help you correct the mistakes that you have made. So let's make this make sense. If he's lost the money, if he's lost his job, if he does something stupid in public, if he says something crazy in public, if he, whatever it is, your responsibility as a submitted woman, a submitted wife, is to help him navigate through it as a partner. See, it's almost like we're a partner until the partner does something that we don't like. We're together as long as we agree, but we're not together and I have to let you clean up your own boo-boo. No, partnership means if you step in it, if you step in manure, I'm going to help you take off your shoe and I'm going to help you clean it. So number 3, never belittle him for his imperfections. Number 4, men need to feel respected by their wives and women need to feel loved by their husbands. So what do you mean? If you want to be submitted, learn to respect him. A man does not need money. Hear this first from you. He needs money, but not from you. A real man needs, hear this. Listen to me. Beyond sex, the man needs respect.
Yes, sir.
Number five, figure out ways to help him more. Clean the house, cook, make sure he doesn't have to worry about much. These are ways to be more submitted. What do you mean by that, Dr. Gabe? I mean, I know you've cooked. I know you've worked all day. I know you've been killing it too, but he's still hungry. See, if you want to be submitted, you have to fight against the nature that doesn't want to submit. So you have to cook when you don't want to. You have to clean when you don't want to. You have to make things, even if you have this in your mind, he grown, he can do it himself. Absolutely. But you are submitted. So it's not about what you can do for yourself. It's about what I can do for you. Yeah. Number 6, make him feel important. Now, let me paint a picture for that. How do you make him feel important? He gets off work, meet him at the door. When he gets off work, you know what time he's roughly coming home. Make him feel important. When he gets off work, meet him at the door. Give him a hug. Kiss him. Say, how was your day? Smell good. Look good. Ask him how his day was. Tell him to sit down, remove his shoes. Let him know that he's the king of this house. Okay? What's his favorite food? What's his favorite snack? What does he like the most? Be conscious of that. Make him feel important. One day when he gets off work, don't meet him at the door. Let him walk right in that kitchen and see a basket full of everything he loves. And put a card in and say, come upstairs.
Oh, snap.
Now, a man typically won't take a bubble bath on his own.
Typically.
Not for the questionable one.
He will take a bath, but I don't know a guy that's going to go and find Bubbles.
Yeah, to put in the bath.
We will probably do sea salt or Epsom salt, but Bubbles we're not going to do on our own. I can imagine a grown man
Wait.
dipping his body all except
bubbles right
and
here.
the bubbles are right here,
Up to the chin.
That's too far.
right there.
Gotta
The
draw the
bubbles
line.
right here.
It's not happening though. It's not happening. But put in the comments, but if you're still listening to me. But if you run it for him, he's getting in.
Yeah, that's good.
If you run it for, especially if about 5 to 10 minutes after the bubble bath, the door opens and you, my beautiful sister, have presented yourself
Come on now.
All right now.
worthy of double honor as well.
Not a living sacrifice.
Okay now. A living sacrifice.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's
The
gonna be
bubble bath
totally
it's
okay
gonna
with
be-
that.
It's gonna be great. Great night.
So this is how, these are some of the ways you make him feel important. Listen to him more, ladies. Make him feel important. Ladies, listen, with all due respect, you all are so used to doing all the talking about your day, talking about what you don't like, talking about what happened at the hair store, talking about A, B, C, and D. Well, use that same energy to listen to him and his interest. Let me be very clear with you. Since he won't say it because he doesn't want to start an argument. Let me say it for him. He doesn't want to hear all the details of your day.
Like that story.
Just like that story. Just like that story. It was
Don't do the
horrible.
story, ladies. It's too detailed.
And the truth of the matter is, Chris, every woman does that to her man every day.
Oh, Father.
Every single day. That's what we have to deal with.
That's deep.
So if you want to make him feel important, listen to him more. Here's the last one about making him feel important. Learn his love language. Here's what we do. We like to impose our love language on our partners versus I have a love language and you have a love language. Let me love you how you want to be loved. Yeah. Number 7, don't command or instruct him to do anything. Don't command or instruct him to do anything. Don't command or instruct him to do anything. Choose your words wisely. Here's a word of advice. If you need him to do something, would you mind doing this, babe? Or babe, would you mind doing this? Babe, when you get a chance, would you mind doing this? Babe, I really need you to help me do this. When you get a moment, can you help me do this? Babe, you know what? It would really help me out if you did this for me. I love you. Number 8, say thank you, 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 and thank you again all the time for what he does. But he won't do this, but he won't do that. Thank him for what he does. I promise you, he'll start doing the things that you need him to do. And number last, pray that God would give you a heart of submission.
Jesus.
Welcome to Band with y'all.
Welcome to Bandwidth, yo. Go and be great. Whatever you do, don't forget to be a lion.
Too easy. Yeah. Drill, boy. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to Bandwidth tonight. Any last commentary from the two co-hosts? Man, y'all dope with it, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all made the show. Y'all I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all made the show better.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Chris, you made it better, man.
Wow.
You coming on. I was hating on you for a minute.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
But
I
you
love to hear that.
I've never heard that. Thanks.
but what you got on there? That corduroy outfit, what?
Wow.
It's raining. It's raining.
Wow.
But you look but you look like you going to high school for the first you like the first day of freshman year.
Look, did you see the shoes? She look nice.
Dad got a whole corduroy.
It's a onesie. It's cute.
Get it, Dad.
I love some corduroy.
Yeah, she loves
Wow, I
corduroy.
do.
You love corduroy? What if wow. All right, man.
Jackets.
enough.
Okay, I was
Okay,
gonna,
yeah, you
sorry.
was gonna keep
Socks,
going. Okay.
okay.
All right.
I'm sick of y'all. Y'all always have little side conversations
That's
that
not no. She
that don't include me. It's us, y'all. It's us.
Okay, sorry.
I'm like, like you got to participate on the show.
Yes, sorry about that. That wasn't an insider though.
But y'all do it all the time,
Showing me last
Yeah,
time
you
I had
talked
on
about her
corduroy.
like some she had corduroy.
and you keep wearing it.
You was like, yeah, what you got on?
That's always how it started. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wear it no more.
All right, man. So one question: how can we make the show better? We got to add some stuff to it.
Can we get drops?
What's that? Oh yeah. We
I
gotta
thought
get
you
dropped.
didn't want one.
Now she want one.
Yeah.
She want a drop.
Okay, drops. What else?
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Y'all, I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all next Monday. Too easy.
Bye, you guys.